We'll end it with this one. Quentin Tarantino, when I was in concert, most people make a movie first and then they put the sound to it afterwards. Because they play they call them rushes, they play the film and they go, oh, the car's going around the corner and let's go like that. But Tarantino does it differently. He gets a song and he just plays it over and over and he gets this energy and he creates this, he sees a movie in his head and coming from the energy of the song. So we were in concert and he gave my bass player a note, and it said, my name is Quentin Tarantino, I'm going to talk to Dick Dale. And my bass player didn't know who Quentin Tarantino was, so he threw the note away. It's a true story, yeah. I have a new bass player now, but... but anyway, so what happened was, then he found me later on, and he said, Dick, man, he says, your song is like masterpieces, like the good, bad, and the ugly, and he goes, man, and when you do the trumpet on there, it's like very heraldic, like Ben-Hur. And so what happened was, he says, can I use your song? I want to just play it over and over, and I want to just get the energy, and I want to create a masterpiece of a movie to complement the masterpiece of your song. And I said, yeah, and I've always been a kind of a rebel in the business about telling the kids, don't go signing with these big giant labels right off the bat, because they will make you feel kind of neat, like you're a big star, right? And they'll give you some money up front, and then the next thing you know, you're signing your life and all the rights to your copyrights to your music that you're making. You'll never see a dime. So, and they'll always say it's because we are spending money to promote you guys, giving them these fancy buses and everything like that. But where do you think the money is coming from to pay for these fancy buses and everything else? It's coming from the royalties that these kids should be being paid and made. So they will never see a dime. You're much better off, I tell them, if they go and record their own CD, go out and pound on the doors and play in all these different places and build up a following. And instead of them promising you anywhere from 35 cents to 50 cents for every CD sold, which you'll never see, you can sell your CD for like $15 to the people or $12 for the people. And it'll cost you a couple bucks to make it, and then that money, you'll get the full amount of money that you can go and invest in yourself and continue to go on and build it just like a giant pyramid. And plus, you'll be able to give your children the music rights of the songs that you have written. Nobody else will ever take it away from you. So do that. Don't be so quick to be put on the cover of a magazine and think you're a big star, because you're going to pay for it the rest of your life. Do your own stuff, and now with all the stuff that's coming out today, right now Jimmy's doing we're working at home with our Macs and stuff like that. I know guys have PCs that stands for piece of, but anyway, but Macs, the Macs, piece of doo-doo. I didn't swear. We got kids in here. PC, piece of doo-doo. No. You know, I got to tell you something. We were in San Francisco, and they asked me to play for this big computer convention, right? And everybody, all PCs, right? But the whole convention was run on Macs in the back. And I'm standing up there going, there's 8,000 people there, all dressed up in black suits, and they're going, yeah, and they're just really, and I'm supposed to make them feel happy. So I played a nice Spanish song in the beginning, they all smiling, and I said, see, I told you we would win. I'm standing up here, and you're down there, and I got a Mac. I got an iPhone. What, do you have a PC? Do you? No, you're looking around. Yeah, what do you have? What do you got? What do you guys got? You got a dinosaur? Hey, listen, mine, you know what I had? My first one was a 48K Apple. And it was these little floppy pieces of plastic. And before that, you know what I had? The same thing. And this used to run Disneyland. They used to run all the birds and the talking birds and the singing birds and everything underground with their computers. But those computers, you had to put a tape, you know, little tapes that you play, little 8 tracks or whatever they call them, the old time tapes. They put a tape in the machine, and you had to wait 20 minutes for the computer to actually turn on properly. Can you imagine that? Little old tape, that's how far back I go. So, no, I don't think you got a dinosaur compared to mine. Then I got the 48K, and I was a Mr. Big, you know, like that. It was cool. Then I got 64K. And then it was, oh man, I was like driving in a Rolls Royce, you know, like that. So anyway, on the computers today, on the PCs, on the Macs, I'm telling them, I mean, I'm sharing about their life. They said they got a dinosaur, and I'm telling them, I had a dinosaur. That's the difference. Just be patient. Just be patient. They're sitting down. They're not going nowhere. So the thing is this. So anyway, you can get these things like GarageBand, and I don't know what they call for PCs. There's another thing for PCs that you can use, and your kids can plug into it and just start they can do this, and you see it right on the computer going bum 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 bum, and then they can go put another track in. They can go like that, and you see the other track doing it. And I mean, these kids can be 5 years old doing this stuff. And what a better way to have your children do something instead of being out in the street corner messing with drugs and booze. Huh? Yeah, get them a computer and just watch their MySpace. Alright. Huh? I shut your MySpace off because you're messing around with it. Okay, what was I going to do? I thought I was going to do. We're gonna do this. Oh, Quentin Tarantino. So Quentin Tarantino turned around and he said, hey, I'm doing pretty good. What are you talking about? I had an elderly moment and everything stopped for a minute. Yes. So Quentin Tarantino turned around and he went, and I was in Amsterdam, and we came back. He stayed in the same hotel, and all of a sudden he spun Mizzaloo round and around and around, and he created the movie Pulp Fiction. And he says, go see it and tell me what you think of it. And Mizzaloo was right in the front of the whole thing, and look what it did for John Travolta. He's flying jets, and I'm only flying twin engines, and that's it. But anyway, and then the Black Eyed Peas. You've heard of the Black Eyed Peas, right? You know, pump it louder. They do all that stuff. I don't know what they're saying. But they asked me if they could write words to me playing the Mizzaloo, and that's another big multi-million song. So music is endless. Time is endless. So you ready? Turn that volume up so I can hear the slide. Is it all the way up? You've got to be kidding me. Turn your big bottom knob up. Turn the big one. Well, you're going to really kick it in the spot. Alright, now I want to make your ears bleed. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 1.